Welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. We are on the road to NXT Battleground. Here for our second edition of NXT. Big card for us here tonight. Roxanne Perez and Gigi Dolan. Obafemi and Tyler Bate run it back after last week. Jada Parker takes on Blair Davenport. Wendy Chu versus Sol Ruca in our main event. Sean Spears versus Tyler Breeze. Without further ado, let's get into it. We've got a big opening contest here. Roxanne Perez is out, and the winner of this match between Perez and Gigi Dolan will challenge Blair Davenport for the vacant NXT Women's Championship in a match that I can announce will be on NXT TV in 2 weeks' time. Big title match there, looking to crown the first NXT Women's champion. Roxanne Perez. First out here. It will be an uphill battle for Perez, however, because she has to take on Gigi Dolan. One of these women will face, the vacant title, Blair Davenport, who won last week's, peculiar, to say the least, Battle Royal, defeating 7 of the other top women in the NXT locker room. Gigi Dolan is here, looking to make some waves of her own right. Of course, she faces an even bigger uphill battle than Perez. Of course, Perez, one of the top stars, one of the brightest stars here in NXT, regardless of gender. One of these two women faces Blair Davenport, who pulled off I would arguably say, surprising victory in last week's Battle Royal. Wasn't maybe one of the front runners, as Dolan going right after Perez, looking to make a statement. She does not want to be overlooked by Roxanne Perez. They lock up now. Gigi Dolan in with a quick fire now. Gonna be a little chain wrestling here. Ref breaks it up. Ref is like 1.5 feet taller than both of them. Perez goes for the kick. Dolan catches it. Dolan just puts some punches to the chest. Forearm strikes, I should say. Now gonna work on the knee of Perez. Both of these women just vying for that top spot in the women's division. Of course, looking to be the first NXT Women's Champion. I believe what will be probably the first NXT Champion. Whoa, what a submission hold. Perez just barely breaks out of it. But first champion here in NXT. Of course, we've already crowned one champion. We will crown another champion next episode on SmackDown. One of these women looking to be the temporary kingpin of NXT, I suppose. The first NXT Women's Champion. Etched in history, of course, in real life. That's a title with an insane lineage. Very few misses there. Hopefully it can be the same here in Universe Mode. These women, maybe you're looking at 2 of the brightest future stars in Universe Mode. Maybe one of these women will go on to main event WrestleMania one day as Perez just kicks Dolan away with the big kick to the back of the knee. Big boot there. Perez fights out of the belly to belly. A couple punches there. Perez and that nice, like, lavender alt attire. I'm happy with how that turned out. Big power bomb from Perez. I'm burying the lead there, going after the leg of Dolan. Perez does just a punt kick to the gut of Dolan. Catches the boot, and another just big strike to the chest of Perez. Gigi Dolan really looking to make a name for herself here. Perez, definitely the heavy favorite here. Roxanne, big, whoa, like, face buster lifting impaler DDT. Innovative here from Roxanne. She's gonna drag her to the middle of the ring. Perez just going for the cover now. Can't blame her after that maneuver. 1, 2. Dolan kicks out. Really innovative stuff there from Roxanne Perez. She lifts Dolan up. Goes for a, ooh, nice crossface. She's got the crossface locked in. That could be it. That could be it. Wrenching on it. Brutal. And that's it. Roxanne Perez advances. She will face Blair Davenport, who I believe is here right now. After the hard-fought victory from Roxanne Perez, Blair Davenport comes up from behind, attacks Perez. These two will meet in 2 weeks for the NXT Women's title. Davenport just intimidates the ref off sneak attack after a hard-fought victory from Perez. Davenport stands tall. She has a match later on tonight, if you remember. Wow, brutal, cheap attack from Roxanne Perez, to Roxanne Perez from Blair Davenport as we now move on to our next contest. Big victory from Perez in our opening contest. Of course, attacked by Blair Davenport, who, again, she will meet in 2 weeks for the NXT Women's Championship on NXT in the main event. But now, we move on to Obafemi versus Tyler Bate, part 2, after Tyler Bate, if you remember last week, got the stunning upset victory on Obafemi, looking to make it 2 in a row here as the ruler looks to get his lick back. And Tyler Bate, again, stuns the world, rolls up Obafemi, gets 2-0 on him. Incredible work from Tyler Bate, who just has the upper hand in this brewing rivalry between he and Obafemi. You wouldn't expect it. Obafemi, a monster, but Tyler Bate just thought a little quicker, gets his second victory of Universe Mode. Jada Parker and the aforementioned Blair Davenport was just out earlier, just laying in the beating on Roxanne Perez. Parker and Davenport, if you remember last week in last week's main event, before Parker got a little distracted and left the ring, more on that later, they had quite the confrontation. They were the main battle in that match. Let's see if Blair Davenport can pick up a momentum-swinging win en route to the NXT Women's title match. And no, she doesn't. Jada Parker gets the surprise victory. Roxanne Perez came out, her music hit, distracted Davenport, and returning the favor there for a little earlier. Jada Parker able to get that victory. You gotta think she's gonna be pretty high up in the power rankings after that. Potentially, Blair Davenport could be... Davenport, sorry, I can't say that name. Goodness gracious. Could be the NXT Women's Champion in 2 weeks' time. You gotta think a victory over her, Jada Parker, gotta be pretty high up in the standings, but I'm hearing that something is going on in the parking lot. Can we cut to that real quick, please? Oh my goodness. We're here in the NXT parking lot. Gallows and Anderson are ambushing Andre Chase right now. The rest of Chase, you nowhere to be found, as Anderson is just laying in the punches on Andre Chase. Gallows and Anderson just taunting now here in the NXT parking lot. The most dangerous place in all of WWE, as Anderson just lays it into Chase, who's pretty much defenseless, got ambushed. Gallows just watching out to make sure nobody comes and tries to save Chase. Of course, if you remember, Andre Chase defeated Carl Anderson last week. Is not entirely sure what this camera work is. Get it together. Gallows now taking control. Chase defeated Carl Anderson one-on-one last week. Gotta be some lingering resentment from the OC here, the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, as now Chase is holding his own. He's holding his own despite being a 2-on-1 attack. Not entirely sure where Anderson went, but Chase fighting back against the big man, Luke Gallows. Why does he have a traffic cone? Andre Chase with a big DDT onto the concrete. Anderson seems to just now realize what's happening and not attack him. Anyways, Chase pushes Gallows into Anderson, but Andre Chase is fighting back. He is holding his own against Gallows and Anderson, but big dropkick takes out the knee. Hard to imagine Andre Chase coming out on top, or at least a little unscathed on this attack from Gallows and Anderson, who are just laying it in to the leader of Chase University. Oh my goodness. Gallows now takes advantage. He's going to drag Chase forward over here to the, still in the NXT parking lot. Remember, why I'm not entirely sure why security isn't here helping Andre Chase. Our general manager, Shawn Michaels, you have to think is at least aware of this situation by now. Can't exactly see him being so negligent. As Chase is back up, Chase is fighting through this 2-on-1 onslaught from the OC. Big neck breaker, though. You can't imagine he lasts too much longer. It's now Anderson with a sledgehammer. We're not entirely sure why there's a sledgehammer in the parking lot, but Chase with a big boot. Gallows now gonna take the fight to Chase and just drop him on the curb there. Ouch. Gotta hurt the abdomen. Gallows gonna throw him to Anderson, throwing him to the wolves. Andre Chase stood little a chance here in the NXT parking lot without Duke Hudson or Thea Hale in tow. But Chase, he is not going to go down without a war, bumping the OC's bald heads into each other. Anderson, though, fighting back. Gallows just taunting. Looks like they're just taking their time picking Chase apart. Gotta imagine Hudson and Hale are going to be pissed off when they find out about this. Duke Hudson not one to let Mr. Chase get just thrown around like this. The OC are just overwhelming Chase. I mean, he's putting up a hell of a fight, but at what point is it just too much? Do you just lay down and let this beating happen, courtesy of Gallows and Anderson? But Chase will not do that. He is a model teacher. But Spinebuster takes Chase down, and it looks like this might be the beginning of the end for the leader of Chase U, Stun Gun. Gallows and Anderson come out on top of this heinous attack in the parking lot. Unbelievable, unforgivable from Gallows and Anderson. Just disgusting. As we move on to our regularly scheduled program on NXT. Back to our regularly scheduled program after a heinous attack on the on Andre Chase from the OC. We move on to our penultimate match, which is Wendy Chu versus Kalani Jordan. I believe it was Sol Ruka before. That was my mistake. We got some errors in the match card making here for tonight. It is Wendy Chu versus Kalani Jordan, because if you remember last week, Kalani Jordan, Wendy Chu herself, Jada Parker, and JC Jane all suspiciously left the ring in the Battle Royal, eliminating themselves. I have a post here from General Manager Shawn Michaels from earlier on in the day regarding the situation. I've been informed of and am currently conducting an investigation into an alleged Wendy Chu curse that took place during last week's main event. Please stay tuned. We're going to keep you posted on that, but Kalani Jordan here seeking some measure of revenge after being cost potentially, depending on where the investigation leads, potentially being cost an opportunity to challenge for the NXT Women's Championship. Kalani Jordan falls short to Wendy Chu, once again using some of that, I guess, Wendy Chu curse magic, defeating Kalani Jordan in a brutal contest. You gotta think that the likes of Parker and JC Jane will be coming after Chu if this Chu curse has any bearing to it. But we move on to our main event. Winner joins the NXT North American Championship triple threat against Charlie Dempsey, and an opponent to be determined. Shawn Spears takes on Tyler Breeze in our main event. Mini tournament continues here for gold. Charlie Dempsey already qualified last week, defeating Javon Evans in a hell of a contest. But this man, Shawn Spears, looking to be the next included in that match, as it will be Dempsey versus the winner of this match versus the winner of Eddie Thorpe and, well, it was supposed to be Andre Chase, but I'm being told that per General Manager Shawn Michaels, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson have been suspended for a week due to their heinous attack on Andre Chase. Chase is not cleared to compete next week. Eddie Thorpe will have a different opponent. Michaels is in the process of finding an opponent for Eddie Thorpe's qualifying match. We will find out who that is next week. But that's not the point right now, as Shawn Spears makes his entrance against this man, Tyler Breeze, who I personally am so happy to have back in the games. Tyler Breeze, big favorite of mine. Hopefully he can get some good stuff done in universe mode here, but he's got a tall task ahead of him. Shawn Spears is no slouch for Prince Pretty. Could be a staple of the North American title division, looking for a big win here in his universe mode debut against Shawn Spears. North American title implications. Winner joins Charlie Dempsey, challenging for that title. Eddie Thorpe, of course not sure who his opponent is as of right now. We don't know after Andre Chase. Oh, big knee strike to start off the contest from Shawn Spears. We don't know who Thorpe is going to face. Big, deep NXT roster. Eddie Thorpe has a lot to prepare for. We're being told that it will be a mystery match. Eddie Thorpe will find out his opponent as nice tilt-a-whirl DDT from Tyler Breeze. Thorpe will find out his opponent at the same time that we all do next week. Big knee strike returns the favor, does Tyler Breeze. He now takes the fight to Shawn Spears. Big knee strike, kick there, another knee. Breeze just working the limbs of Spears, goes up to the middle rope. Imagine Tyler Breeze, the first North American champion. That would be incredible. Misses the DDT. Spears ducks it. Big knee strike again, just like he started the night with. Big move here. Spears now, he's going to the middle. He's going to the corner. He's got Breeze up. Big. Oh, Ushigoroshi there. That could be enough. 1, 2. No, Breeze kicks out at 1. Tyler Breeze is hungry for this title opportunity. He's not going to let a neck breaker take him out. Big suplex though. Spears has the upper hand. Breeze rolls out, as does Spears. First time going outside, I believe. This entire... Spears is busted open now. This entire Universe Mode series up to now. First time going outside. Breeze breaks the count. Despite the count not starting, he's going up top. He's going up top, misses the mark. That's gotta hurt the ankles there. Spears takes advantage, and he is busted open. Something fierce. Rake to the back of Breeze, who fights off. This is a big match here. Both of these guys so desperate for this big Impaler DDT. Both of these guys want this opportunity so bad. They want to go to Battleground. They want to join Charlie Dempsey. They want that North American Championship back in the ring now. Breeze, Wise, both of these men, veterans of the business. They know the game well. They're not going to let themselves be counted out. Another big knee. 1, 2. No, Breeze kicks out. Shawn Spears has been resorting to that knee pretty heavily in this contest. Goes up to the middle rope now. Measures Breeze, who's back to his feet. Oh, blockbuster from Shawn Spears. That could be it. He goes for the cover. 1. No, Tyler Breeze again kicking out at 1. He wants this badly. Tyler Breeze, it's been some time since he stepped in a ring. He is not going to let this opportunity pass him by. Ducks the elbow. Rolls out of the way, I should say. Big, another DDT, tilt-a-whirl DDT to Spears, who is busted open still. Just gushing blood. Breeze, supermodel kick. That could be it. That could be all she wrote. Breeze brings him to the center of the ring. A savvy veteran. He knows the Spears would get the rope break. He's going in for the cover. 1, 2. Spears kicks out. Maybe Breeze spent just a little too much time dragging him to the middle of the ring. Allowed Spears to capitalize and get the momentum needed to kick out, as that's going to be a big... Ooh. Belly to back suplex. That's going to be a cover. 1. No, Breeze. Foot was under the ropes anyways, but he kicks out at 1 again. Strikes to Breeze. Atomic drop. Spears just now controlling the pace of the match. Very evenly divided contest. Big elbow strike. Spears is going to go up to the middle rope again. Evenly fought contest. Big splash. Big splash to Tyler Breeze. That could be all she wrote. 1. No, Tyler Breeze is a madman here. I don't think he's waited until the count of 2 to kick out once. Tyler Breeze is desperate for this, but Spears, he could be looking for that finishing maneuver. He gets him up. I don't remember what this is called. Roll up from Breeze. He gets out of it, though. He gets out of it. 1. No, not even a 1. Spears with the roll up in tow. He reverses it. 1, 2. No, Tyler Breeze just gets out. Caught him off guard there. That could have been it. What a way to lose the match that would have been for Tyler Breeze, who's going to taunt now and there, engaging in a strike fest. We've seen this a lot thus far in a lot of matches. Slap to the face of Shawn Spears, who counters with a chop. Breeze is just taunting. He's goading him on. Tyler Breeze is fighting like his career depends on it here tonight. And it very well might. If he loses this match, if he gets lost in the shuffle, that could be all for Tyler Breeze as a regular competitor. Drop kick ends the fist fight. Tyler Breeze knows that this could be his only opportunity here. He needs this win to not fall into the obscurity. Last dance there. Not memoriam, but homage to his tag team partner, but that's not enough to put Shawn Spears away. Last dance, move of his old buddy Fandango. Or JDC, whatever he's called now. Breeze with the comeback. Big kick. Big kick. Tyler Breeze now taking significant control of this match. He's just going to look to put Spears away. What a contest this has been between these two men. Breeze now going to run the ropes. Big boot to the bleeding head of Shawn Spears. That could be enough. Breeze goes in for the cover. 1, 2. Spears kicks out. Both of these men so hungry, they know. Like I was talking about earlier with Breeze, also applies to Shawn Spears. If these guys don't win this match, they could fall into obscurity. NXT has a very young, talented roster. These guys need this win, so they're just gonna engage in another fight. A back and forth scrap here between these two men. They both need this so badly. They both need that opportunity to become the first North American champion. They are just going back and forth. What a scrimmage. Breeze has the advantage. Spears counters. Big chop. Big chop from Breeze now. Oh, Breeze gets the advantage. Sends Spears down with a boot and a forearm. Spears now in the corner. Breeze measuring. He's gonna turn him around with a big strike, just a couple big forearms to the back there. You can see the bruising on the back of Shawn Spears, who counters, though. He's still got some fight left in him. Oh, Breeze misses the beauty shot. Breeze misses the beauty shot. That could have been it. Spears up. Big, oh God, face breaker. Face breaker off the knee. 1, 2. Tyler Breeze kicks out. Despite, that used to be called the perfect 10, but Spears has him up for a air raid, not a Death Valley driver. Death Valley driver, that's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3, Shawn Spears with the mercy killing on Tyler Breeze with the big Death Valley driver. And just like that, Shawn Spears advances. He will face Charlie Dempsey and one other for the NXT North American Championship at Battleground. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching an action-packed episode of NXT. Shawn Spears, a big victory for him. Please join us next episode for SmackDown. And again, thank you for watching.